Okay. So I can't keep this hand, I don't think, because of that Glimmer Void. And it's so funny because this is the second time this league that I only have one Glimmer Void in the deck, and I ended up having it as my only land, which is not good. So I mulligan, and this hand, however, I'm pretty happy with. It might have been more correct to do the Thoughtseize in case my opponent had a um, Ragavan. In fact, I think that was better. But anyways, I see this hand, and I think I grab a Force. So I could suspend a tutor here, but I don't want my opponent to be able to get use out of the counterspell. So I decided to just grab the counterspell now. So that way if my opponent does go for Force, they have to pay the full mana. Let's see. They played Arid Mesa. So yeah. Now, I could have suspended Tutor and played the Shredder there, but I think my plan here is to try to threaten them with Saga tokens. So now I'll grab the Lantern, play a land, and they can try to use the, yeah, they end up drawing a counter spell. So, oh, there's Scalding Tarn. And so I'm going to attack them. So I go for the Shredder first because I want to kind of lure out the Force, so that then I can Thoughtseize anything else they have in their hand, and then threaten getting lethal very quickly. But unfortunately, they do get a creativity on top, so I decide that I need to copy Lantern, make them sack, and first I'm going to attack for 8 though. So they get a dead card on top. There's the Force. There's a Dwarven Mine. Yeah. Thoughtseize. I see an Archon, so at this point I know that I've won. And opponent concedes. This hand's pretty good, I think. I would like to have discard, but they do 2 to the bottom. That tells me which one I should play first, Shredder or Lantern. So yeah, decided to play Lantern first. If they had done the 2 to the top, then I would have done the Shredder. So I don't want them to have the Fable, so I'm going to mill that during their upkeep. unfortunately, the card right below it, well, there we go, is a Prismari command. And it's unfortunate for me, but, you know, stuff happens. I think the opponent thought that I made a mistake by milling the Fable, but I think milling the Fable is correct here. So now I'm thinking that my opponent is probably going to try to go for the, what's it called? Um, Creativity. So I'm going to hold up my trophy. And in hindsight, you know what? That was a mistake. I made a mistake there. If I had sacrificed my lantern, um, they wouldn't have gotten the treasure token. So that's a punt by me, I think. Yeah, so I trophy that thing. Get a bridge, because I'm going to need it. And I probably should have played the bridge there, in hindsight. Oh wait, no I couldn't, because that came into play tapped. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to discard everything but the bridge. And they have force, and I'm going to die, so. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about sideboarding. I don't think I sideboarded much here. Cookbook out. Cage out. What did I bring in? Oh, Necromantis. Um, Seems okay. I could probably do better though, I think. Yeah. Unfortunately, one land hand, but this seems a lot better. Yeah. So I see their hand, and I see they have another creativity in hand. I was tempted to get the preordain, because they kept a one lander, but I figured they were probably going to draw the second land eventually. So I'd rather hope that I draw another discard spell for the creativity. And sure enough, they did draw a land. There's a lantern. So things are starting to look real good. I figure I'll lure out the counter. And yeah. So that's gone. That's gone. So Necromantia, the creativities. And I did see, I took a screenshot and I saw they had, aside from the commands, they still had They could kill me with Fables. They could hard cast the Archons, and they had a Shattering Spree that I gotta worry about. It's gone. Oh yeah, that's gone. There we go. And they were able to get the Shattering Spree, unfortunately. I'll try to force the use of the Prismari command. They do still have the Shattering Spree, though. I can't let them have that, and unfortunately they do get another Prismari command, so I have to force the shuffle there. So I have to get a bridge here or I lose. And I don't. I get a Thoughtseize, and that's game.